because this president has been unwilling to call out authoritarian leaders, I mean, this has been a pattern. He wouldn't call out Vladimir Putin, so Congress, in an almost unanimous way, 98-2 in the Senate, passed tough sanctions on Russia. Congress, if the president's not willing to fulfill his responsibility, Congress will act. And I agree, and one of the things that will be good, it'll be strongly bipartisan. This president has a strange affinity for authoritarian leaders all over the world. And I worry at times that he doesn't understand that the words of a president of the United States carries, in many ways, more weight outside our country's borders than inside. And his constant willingness to attack the press or compliment authoritarian leaders, I hope, has not given folks a green light to take, in this case, if it's true, despicable actions. You know, this is not some back alley in Istanbul. This took place inside the Saudi consulate, and with what appears to be individuals that were close affiliates of the Crown Prince.
I think Mr. Khashoggi is dead. I don't think the aliens abducted him. I don't think he fell through a hole in the space-time continuum. I think he's dead. And I think the Saudis killed him. And I think whether King Salman or Prince Mohammed knew about it or not is really irrelevant. They're captains of the ship. What do we do about it? We need to condemn the conduct in the strongest possible terms. And the President and Congress need to do it together. And we need to be very frank with the Saudis. This kind of conduct is unacceptable, and it undermines the sovereignty of Saudi Arabia in the court of public opinion. Now, that doesn't mean we have to blow up the Middle East. Some of my before he went in, a group of Saudi Arabians went into the consulate, and they took in an autopsy expert and a bone saw. They didn't take the bone saw in to play beer pong. Okay. I think he's dead. I mean, the aliens didn't abduct him. I think he's dead. And all indication is that the Saudis did it. Now, if the excuse of the Saudis is, well, the king and the prince, I don't mean any disrespect, we didn't know about it. That's what Mr. Putin said. And we can't condemn Putin or condemn Assad or condemn Maduro or condemn Duterte or condemn Xi Jinping or condemn Burma for what it's doing to the Rohingya Muslims. We can't condemn other despots for butchering their own people if we don't condemn Saudi Arabia. But that doesn't mean that we have to just cut them off like a dead stump, that's like some of my colleagues want to do. That's unrealistic.